Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play Football Manager 2023 as we continue our Road to Glory run with Banbury United F.C. in the Championship League. And things have been going about as good as we could hope. Honestly, they probably couldn't be going much better, to be fair. Although we are having to start dealing with a lot of injuries, so hopefully we can hold out, win the attrition battle, and make it to the end of the season. Let's get into the episode. All right, here we are. I believe the last game you guys saw was the Ipswich Swansea 2 games. We then went up against Everton, beat them 3-0. We got a goal from Fisher, a goal from Warner, and a goal from Prosser. New guy Prosser picking up or stepping up and getting a goal there. That's pretty good to see. We then went up against Middlesbrough here. I got a 2-1 victory here. Got a goal from Fisher and a goal from Salisbury in that game. Our win against Sunderland, 2-1. We had a goal from Fletcher and a goal from Fine in that game. And then another 2-1 victory against Preston here with a pair of goals from new guy, Darren Wilson. Darren Wilson, the guy who we paid about $3.5 million for, and I wasn't sure if he was going to work out. I mean, the guy's already scored 2 goals and saved this game for us because obviously Preston did get a goal in this game. In fact, Preston got a game-tying 90th minute goal in this game. And then Darren Wilson gets a goal in the 91st minute. Absolutely incredible. Good stuff from him. And then on our most recent game against Millwall, Fine picking up the only goal in that one. We honestly have not played well in these games, if I had to be perfectly honest. Probably the last game that we played well on was the Everton game. The rest of these have been just kind of, we kind of struggle through them. I mean, obviously only winning each of them by a single goal has been a bit rough. But, of course, as you can imagine, if we haven't lost, and last time you guys saw us, we were first place. So we are still, of course, in first place. 23 goal differential, which is only 1 higher than Stoke at the moment. 3 higher than Reading, and then it kind of drops down from there. So we're up there in the conversation for sure. I mean, our top goal scorer right now is Fine, and the top goal scorer in the championship right now is 23 goals. So Fine has only got 10 goals. So we're definitely not getting the goals that I feel like we should. Interesting stat that I was looking at a second ago was, if we go look at team detailed and go look at expected goals under performance. Our XG thinks we should have 13 more goals this season than we do. We are the most underperforming team from an XG standpoint in the league, which is crazy to think about. That tells me that we are doing everything right except for the finishing, and that's the thing. It's been the topic of the season. We've talked about that so much. The finishing has been so rough for us, but it has gotten a little bit better. It definitely has gotten a little better, so we'll keep at it. In fact, if we go look at shots on target ratio, we are now up to 37% in the top 9. So we're getting, this number's getting a little bit higher. Feeling good about that. Conversion ratio is still only at 9% though. But I mean, we have been as low as like down there in the 7%. So I'd like to see the conversion get a little bit higher. Getting up in the double digits would be nice, but it's something that's kind of hard for me to like force on the guys. They're just going to have to let the guys play it out. But today we're going to be playing West Brom. West Brom is currently ranked 8th, so this is going to be a very tough away from home game. And then of course we have the home game against Oxford here, who is 15th. Still selling out stadium. So that tells me we could probably have an even bigger stadium. In fact, you know what? We're going to even talk to them again. We're going to say, hey, look, can we build a new stadium? They're going to say no. They hate me when I say this. They absolutely hate it when I ask for a new stadium. But, we got to get some money coming in. We're losing money month over month because we don't have enough, gate receipts coming in to counteract this enough. And we have fans that want to show up. So let's get into today's game, though. First game up again against West Brom here. We got Watts, of course, in goal. Bedford on the left, Jonathan on the right, Carew and Morner in the middle, Theodoro and Ceballos in our defensive midfield, with Fisher on the left wing, Fletcher on the right wing, and Campbell and Fine, our 2 strikers who we've run most of the season with. Back again. Campbell, although, can only run about 75 minutes. He's coming back from injury. He's been out for quite some time. Maybe that's part of the reason why we had a little bit of a struggle here because of the fact that Campbell has been out. In fact, has Campbell been out since... when did he get injured? Right there. So he was injured in the Everton game. In fact, very early on. He got injured so early he didn't even get a score here. So we have, yeah, he has been gone this entire struggle section. So for what that is worth. Speaking of injuries, I did talk to you about, we got Prosser, new guy Prosser. He's injured out. Darby's out. Owen's out. A couple guys coming back from injury right now. So definitely been a tough go of things. But let's get into today's game and go. Turn on the fan noise. Got to hear them fans cheering. Although this is away from home, so maybe I should mute it so we don't hear them booing. Come on, guys. We have gotten our personal Banbury United record for the most games won in a row. I think we're on 9 or 10, something like that. So that is a new record for us. We are one shutout away from Watts passing Zack Attack for the most shutouts in a season, for most scoreless games, you know. So hopefully we can get both of those today, because that would be amazing to continue both of those runs. I mean, I do fully expect that Watts will get one more shutout this season. We got enough games for that to happen for sure. So he will, I'm assuming, pass Zack Attack here. Oh, Theodore, buddy, you gotta play that better, my friend. That was just a huge mistake from Theodore's part. I mean, you could argue that the pass was put in a bad spot, but I think Theodore could have protected that one better. I think he tried to make a move before he had full control of the ball. Corner kick coming in. Clear that out, guys. Come on. There's Campbell. Not able to get enough of a head on that one. There's Fletcher trying to get in there. Almost got there. Currently 4 shots, 3 on target. I mean, that's what we want to see, although 0 goals is not what we want to see so far. We definitely need to pick that part of it up. I mean, we have fixed our shots on target quite a bit. What we still are lacking is that conversion rate, right? Got to get that conversion rate. We're getting the chances created. Now let's capitalize on those chances. All right, let's go ahead and shout to demand more. See if the guys can just pick it up a little bit. We got to get this going here. Now we're up to 7 shots, still only 3 on target. So we're just 9 shots, 3 on target. Okay, now we're just starting to get away with it. Or just kind of start kicking the ball wherever we feel like it. Got to be a little more careful with that, guys. I mean, we're not going to get a goal if the shot is not on target. Spoiler alert. If you don't put the shot in the box area, it's not going to go in the back of the net. It doesn't happen by magic. I agree. I do not like what I just saw from this team. Let's pick it up. We are the #1 ranked team in this league right now. Now, granted, we have been here before 3 seasons ago, I guess. So it has been a little while, but we definitely need to figure it out. Okay, Campbell, I mean, he does need to come out. We can play him a few more minutes. Honestly, everybody's feeling motivated, fired up. We're going to give him a little bit more time here. Settle into the second half. See if we can get anything here. Unfortunately, we are getting a first highlight. Is for West Brom. There's Fletcher chasing that one down. Good job, Fletcher. Push it up, buddy. Oh, don't. Okay, I thought he was going to give it up. Jonathan with the ball now. Fletcher now back with the ball. Jonathan again. There's Fletcher again. Oh, how does he miss that one? Oh, how does he miss that one? Wow. I thought as soon as he got that one back, that one was going in. He probably did too, to be fair. All right. We definitely want to do some swaps here. I mean, I want to get Theodore out. I mean, he's playing well-ish, but I really don't like the fact that he is on a yellow card. Marner is playing pretty... I mean, he says he's playing okay, but I don't think he's playing all that okay. So I think we're going to sub him out, although Fisher's getting pretty tired. We'll sub Marner out here, bring Warhurst into that spot, and go from there. I like the fact that Warhurst can play defense and defensive midfield. It's very convenient to have guys that can do multiple positions. All right, last couple subs here. Well, I guess not the last ones. We could definitely go another. Do one more later. Okay, Campbell needs to come out for sure. Do we bring? Yeah, we'll bring Salisbury on. That's fine. I mean, Fisher's motivated. He's tired. I mean, we could probably give him a few more minutes. You know, we'll just do the one Salisbury swap, and we'll see what happens with that. We'll bring the last 2 subs in at the 80-minute mark. Demand a bit more from the guys. All right, we're going to do one last sub here. Set of subs here. I don't really have anybody come in for Fisher. Bring Bedford up. I mean, Bedford is also tired, but not as tired. Although Bedford's playing poorly. Never mind. We're just going to swap Bedford out just straight up. We'll leave. Fisher's just going to have to play it out, unfortunately. Yeah, we're really playing poorly today, aren't we? Got one more sub I can bring in here. I mean, I guess we bring Fine out, maybe? Or, you know, we bring Fletcher out. We'll bring Hawkshaw into that spot. All right, guys, come on. I mean, a draw away from home against the top 18. Not a bad one, but I would love it if it's just Fine just buried this right here. He did not. Okay. I was going to say, forget what I'm saying. I mean, if you got an opportunity, go ahead and score. I'm not saying I want a draw, but a draw against this team is not a bad result. Come on, Fisher, you can do something here, buddy. Oh, he's going to get tripped up. There's Ceballos, though. Ceballos, come on, buddy. Don't get cut up. There we go. Come on. Fine. No! Didn't quite get in there. No, don't let him come back the other way, guy. Oh, don't let him come back the other way. Why? No, no, no. I can't watch. Don't. Come on, Ceballos. No, come on, guys. Come on. Okay. All right, come on. Just get the draw. The draw is an acceptable result here. I mean, we haven't played... Or I was going to say get the goal here. We haven't played well. So a draw, based on how we played, away from home, top 8 team, it's a point. And I can be very... Honestly, I can be very happy with that. Salisbury says, no, boss, I got this. What? What? Salisbury was like, no, boss. That's not good enough for me. Man. Salisbury, he is... Look, he's not a Premier League striker, right? We all know that. He's not a Premier League striker. I think he's a solid... He's definitely a very good, I think, League One, striker. But I think Championship... I think he's a solid championship player. He really is. And the guy that we've had since, what, the Vanarama National North or something like that? Or Vanarama National League? He has stepped up and done some good things for us. All right. I mean, I am kind of just content with that, to be fair. I mean, Fletcher, just let's shake it off, buddy. I think everybody else seems okay. Man. No words. I literally have no words. Salisbury saving the day there. 94th minute. I mean, I guess that I've said it before. I have said it before. That is how you win championships. The way you win championships is to play terrible games and still get a result. If you can still get results when you're playing poorly, then you are a championship level team. All right, up next is Oxford. I actually think this is going to be a pretty tough game as well. It is home game, but I think the last time we played Oxford, we only beat them by 1 goal. And I think last season, I want to say Oxford beat us. Oh, no, honestly, we've matched up well against Oxford. We drew against them 3-0, won against them in the last one. So never mind. Oxford's not the one I'm thinking of. Who is it that I'm thinking of? That was one of these guys that has faced up against. I mean, obviously I know Wolves we've struggled against, but I thought Oxford was too. But never mind. Scratch what I said. Oxford should be a win. We expect to win. Let's get in there and get it done. All right, we're back for our game against Oxford here. I did want to show you guys that we have. Now that we played a few more games, and obviously the 4-2-3-1 started to get worse as time went on. We have finally passed it overall on just positive, clear chances. It's been a third of the games we've had over the last, 50 matches. We're plus 16 there. The formation that's still the hardest for us to face off against, though, is this 4-4-2. It is still at plus 22 chances over the last 50 games, which is pretty crazy. Makes me wonder if at some point we shouldn't just try this thing out. But for now, we'll stick with 4-2-4 as long as it's going to continue to work for us. So here's the team we got. We got Watson goal, Bedford on the left, Spagnoli on the right, Camoli and Morner in the middle, Theodoru and Wilson ahead of them. Turan coming in on that left wing, although he's coming back from an injury, so he can only play... Yeah, it looks like he can play okay. We just got to monitor him. Fletcher on the right wing. Campbell and Amaro is going to come in as our strikers today. Fine sitting on the bench because, I mean, he did just play 2 days ago. There's not much rest between this game and the last game, so trying to give Fine a little bit of rest here. Campbell can play how long? 60 minutes it looks like, so hopefully we get a good game from Campbell, get some of these other guys back, get some of these other guys rested. This might be a bit of a tough game because, again, we're having to rest a few guys, but that's the other side of that coin of how do you win championships. You win championships by having players that are good enough on your bench that when you got to rest your better players, they're still able to get results. I realize I might just be stating the obvious, but it's still just so key for us to do those 2 things right. Play poorly, get a result. Play maybe our second string players and get a result. You do those things, I mean, just it's almost guaranteed, right, at that point. All right, highlight here for Oxford. Come on, Spagnola, can you get that one? Oh, did he get it? He did. Got it. Good job. Let's push this ball up the field now, guys. Come on. There's Spagnola. He's got somebody ahead of him. He sees it's not one of our players, though. Oh, I thought we were going to get that one back anyway, though. Come on, guys. There we go. Kamoli, Bedford. Warner pushing the ball up to Fletcher. Fletcher gets it up to Morrow. Morrow gets it over to Campbell. Campbell has a chance. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. I mean, Campbell, it was on target. Again, that's all I ask. I would like to have made a little bit more of a move there to try and get it past the goalkeeper, but at least he didn't shank it off somewhere into the stands, you know? All right, let's demand a little bit more here. Come on, guys, step it up. Everybody was happy with that except Theodore. Well, looks like Campbell was eh. Come on. Only had one clear-cut chance so far in this game. Yeah, possession's not been great. I mean, we are the possession leaders in this league this season, and this has been bad so far today. Ah, come on. Corner kick. Come on, let's go, guys. This feels like one of those games where we just need that corner kick goal just to kind of get us on the board here. Warner, not able to get to that one. Theodoru, over to Umaro. Umaro gets across to Fletcher. Fletcher has a chance. Oh, he was wide open. Buddy, you got to put that one on target. I've told you that before. You were wide open. Make the goalkeeper make that move. Don't do his job for him. Kamali is playing poorly at the moment. I mean, Campbell's limited to 60 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Salisbury. We'll keep Fine on the bench to try and get him some rest here. We won't have to bring him in anyway, though, just because he's our finisher. The guy is just better at scoring goals, usually. All right, let's try this again. Bedford getting pretty tired. I'm going to bring him out. I can't be risking my guys. Carew will come in there. Who else? Tren. Kamali here. Well, he's nervous on a 6.5. We will bring Warhurst into that spot. Let's go with that. I realize I'm short of my defense in a game that I need to get a goal, but we can't be conceding a goal either, so. I mean, a draw here is not a good result for us. We need to win at home. Come on, come on. They're being very patient here, which means they're about to throw a ball, or kick a ball over the top here, I should say. Throw the ball. They're not throwing it. They're about to kick a ball over the top, I bet. To a guy, they're to a striker. Oh, Wilson, go Wilson, go Wilson, go Wilson. Over to Fletcher. Fletcher, come on, do something. Buddy. I mean, look, I get it. I don't play soccer/football or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the pressure of trying to get it on target when you've got guys around you, but it's just, come on, just try. I don't know what to do here. Okay, I think we're going to move Salisbury out, and we are going to bring Fine in after all. We've got to get the goal. Let's bring Keddy in for Theodoru. Go with that. See what we got here. One last chance here, guys. Come on. Demand a bit more. Come on, guys. Let's bury this tomorrow. Bury it, bury it, bury it, bury it, bury it. We haven't seen a lot of goals get buried from this position. They're usually exactly like that. Just a smidge over the bar. Let's get this one back here. Morner. Salisbury, not able to get on that one. Oh, come on. Here comes Oxford. Oh, there we go. Caddy, good job. Spagnoli up to Salisbury. Salisbury gets all the way up. Amaro's in a good spot. Can he finish this? Yes, he can. He didn't even put much. There was not much icing on that cake. It was just a little bit of a bloop. That's all we need, though. You don't have to kick it hard. You just got to kick it on target. That's all I ask. I mean, occasionally there's a time to bury it, but this is not that time. He already made the move. He already knew he had the goalkeeper beat, and he just needed to be on target. Perfect. Amaro, thank you. Honestly, Amaro has been like the surprise player of this year. I mean, we brought him on because we knew he was going to be good, but we're not playing him as the attacking midfielder that we brought him on to be, and he's still doing what he needs to do. So I'm only paying, I think, $4 million for him, something like that. Or no, actually, I think he might be the one that's even cheaper than that. And Morrow has been great. I'm very happy with him. Yeah, we're still not playing well. We're still getting results and not playing well. It's a weird place to be in. We are currently 10 points clear of Stoke and Reading, who are both tied at the moment. Only difference between them is the goal diff. 15 points clear of the last place in the playoffs. So that feels really, really nice. Okay, so we did just pay a bunch of money for Spagnoli. I mean, I think we're okay with that. He's almost at a 7.0 this season, so I really like Spagnoli. I think he wants to leave at the end of the season, though. No, I think... Oh, he's got one more year. Maybe he's not the one I'm thinking of. I thought he said he wanted to leave at the end of the season. No, he does. He wants to leave, and he wants to play in a better division. Maybe if we get promoted, he'll change his mind. We'll see. Obviously, Amaro, again, I just talked about him. Did not cost as much at all this season. Yeah, he was the one that was 1.2, I think, going up as high as 1.4. He's a bargain. He's not going to be our star striker by any stretch of the imagination. He probably would be better off as an attacking midfielder. But he can come in and get a result. And that's all we need, is we need somebody who can come in here and get a result. And he's been able to do that. He's up close to a 7.0 as well. And we've been not playing him as a striker for quite some time. So I'm very happy with Amaro overall. Yeah, there was something I was going to check real quick. What was that? I was going to check. I don't remember suddenly. Oh, no. It's probably not that big of a deal. If I remember, I'll bring you guys back. I'll talk about it in the next game. I will show you, though, we did draw Southampton in the FA Cup 5th round. Unfortunately, it is a home game. I say unfortunately. I mean, at some point, we've got to figure out how to beat Premier level teams. So in theory, if we think we're good enough to win the Championship League, we should be able to be at least competitive against a team like Southampton, although they're currently 7th. Southampton's actually doing really well, all things considered. I mean, they're not in this tier. This is a different tier altogether. But they are obviously a really solid team. And but if we can show up and just look good against them, and then I'll like our chances of doing well next season in the Premier League, assuming things go the way they are. Oh, that's what I was going to check. I was going to check and see, okay, how many games we have left. 5, 10, 13. So there's still a lot of points left on the board. Oh, I'm sorry, one of these is FA Cup, so 12. There's still a lot of points left on the board. So we're not safe by any stretch of the imagination. I'm assuming we could still drop as low as... the lowest we could drop is 19th. So we are definitely safe from relegation currently. So that's awesome. But I'll be happy once this number says the lowest we can get is playoffs. And then I'll give a little bit of a sigh of relief. How's the board feeling like we're doing? The board is giving us an A+. We're great. They don't like the finances involved with the loan out of Trent Hurd. But honestly, he was not playing. We needed to get rid of him. Make him happy, get us something for him. I think it was going to be okay for that. Fans are giving us a B- overall, so is what it is. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back again, let's see. We're going to come back for, maybe a Sunderland, maybe Derby, actually. Well, somewhere down here. Actually, what I might do is do the Sunderland, skip Nottingham, and come back for Derby, because those are two slightly better teams than Nottingham Forest. We'll see. I'll play by ear. Somewhere down here. We'll come back. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.